How's it going, everyone, and welcome to the show. I'm your host, Mike Starr. On today's video, I've got a comedy movie that I'd like to talk to you all about. Now, this is a British comedy film. Not for everyone. I'm doing something a bit different because I usually review horror films on this channel, but being a movie channel, I like all genres. My favorite genre would have to be horror, of course. But anyways, without further ado, this is a British film directed by Alan Clark, screenplay by Andrea Dunbar, starring Michelle Holmes, Siobhan Finneran, and George Costigan. And this banger of a film is none other than the classic British, highly underrated comedy drama film, and that is Rita, Sue, and Bob 2. This is such a funny, just highly underrated British comedy / drama film. I accidentally came across this. I was just looking for random films and I came across this. Saw the trailer, I watched it, loved it. And if you want to watch this, you know, someone's uploaded the whole film to YouTube. So you can watch it there for free. But because I really love this film, if I really like a film, I'll buy it. But yeah, just an amazing film with a budget of £993,000, filmed all in West Yorkshire in the United Kingdom, distributed by Channel 4, and the production company which distributed this was actually Umbrella Entertainment. I don't know if it has any relation to the Australian Umbrella Entertainment, but also British Screen. Really cool film based off a stage play, actually, and this is the dual format edition. Comes with the DVD and the Blu-ray. So starting off with the specs, audios and visuals for Blu-ray, just amazing, amazing transfer. But because it's an older film and it's meant to look older, I mean, you know, it's not gonna look like a 4K, so definitely audios and visuals 10 out of 10. Packaging, probably an 8, no slipcase, no nothing, so 8 out of 10. The film as a whole, give it a 10 out of 10. I love this film. This is a really funny film. This is probably my favorite, if not one of my favorite British comedy films of all time, along with the Mr. Bean series and movies. I don't really like the second movie, but the first movie. But yeah, this comes with a load of special features. 2K scan, 2K restoration by BFI. So this was released by BFI, this Blu-ray. From the original Super 16mm camera negative, presented in high definition, standard definition. That's probably for the DVD. Having a ball. Oh, by the way, I love the soundtrack because this film, they did their own soundtrack. It's not like films these days where they don't really put as much effort into it. This has its own song called Rita and Sue and Bob 2, and the song by Black Lace, We're Having a Gangbang. Funny song. I love that song. They're so catchy. I watched this film with my best friend, Bernadette. Yeah, we just have a good laugh watching this. And runtime, 94 minutes, UK, made in 1987. English language with optional hard of hearing subtitles, aspect ratio 6.66.11, and yeah, there's some DVDs information here, can't be bothered. Rated R, suitable only for persons of 18 years and over, because this is a bit of a raunchy film. So we'll get into the synopsis now. The story in a nutshell is about these two girls. They babysit this kid and they're having an affair with the kid that they're babysitting the father, and this father's a happily married man, and they're doing it behind the wife's of this man, her back, sorry. And pretty much, yeah, it's about what they get up to there in England, and it's a funny film. These two girls, like, it's an 80s, you can feel the 80s vibes, you know. 80s UK is different from 80s Australia or the US, and the way it's done, the lingo, the words they use, it's just different. It's got that real British feel to it. But I'll read the synopsis to you of the back of the film, because I briefly gave you a logline of what this film's about. But yeah, in a nutshell, following an acclaimed career in TV drama, director Alan Clark in brackets the firm, achieved the box office hit with the much-loved raunchy comedy Rita, Sue and Bob 2. Bradford teenagers Rita, Siobhan Finneran, and Sue Michelle Holmes regularly babysit for Bob, George Costigan, and Michelle Leslie Sharp, whose comfortable suburban lifestyle contrasts with the girls' bleak life on a council estate. One evening when Bob is taking them home, he smooth talks the girls into a three-way sexual relationship. At first, it is all a bit of fun, but tempers flare once the affair is out in the open. Adapted by Andrea Dunbar from her own play based on her upbringing on Bradford's Buttershaw estate, Rita, Sue and Bob 2 contrasts bawdy laughs and astute social commentary and has provided and proved to be one of the most memorable British films of its era. So that's Rita and Sue and Bob 2. Now let's get into the unboxing and then we'll do the outro. Let's go, folks. And this is Rita, Sue and Bob 2, a film by Alan Clark by BFI, releasing dual format edition. Comes with both the DVD and Blu-ray. This is the UK release. And I will unbox this for you now, but this is a very unusual film, not for everyone, and I happened to come across it one day, and to be honest, it was just up my, it was definitely up my alley. So I finally get this open. So I got this off eBay for around, I think it was like $30. That's what the front looks like. The back comes with a lot of special features. If you haven't seen this film, you can watch the entire movie on YouTube. Someone's uploaded it. But yeah, I love this movie. Definitely an underrated British film. Okay, now this is what the inside looks like. A bit bent there. Let's just take this out and I'll show you what goodies it comes with. So this is a booklet of some of the information about making this movie, because this is based off a stage play. Now I don't think this movie would be able to be, get made, because it's just if you watch it you'll know what I mean. It's a story about two schoolgirls that end up having a sexual relationship with their they're babysitters, and it's the kid that they're babysitting. They have this relationship with the father, but it's a funny film. I'm telling you, if you don't find this film funny, there's something seriously wrong with you. But typical dry British humor. Just definitely a really cool British film. So let's get that there, and that's the Blu-ray, and that's the DVD. And this does have, is that the same artwork? Yes, it's the same artwork. Yeah, it's pretty much the same artwork, except I think formatted a bit differently. So that's, it's pretty much it. But yeah, this is I think this is a late 80s, early 90s film. Yeah, 87, yeah. But yeah, definitely hilarious. And that's Rita and Sue and Bob 2, a film by Alan Clark by BFI Releasing. Whew. And that's Rita, Sue and Bob 2. What a great film. So that's it for this video, everyone. I just want to say thanks all for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment down below if you have any questions, and subscribe if you haven't, because I'm sitting at 302 subscribers now. But if you have subscribed, thank you all for supporting this channel. I really mean it. But yeah, stay tuned for more outrageous uploads by the one, the only, the host of the show, Mike Starr. And with that, I'll catch you all later, folks. Take it easy.